Good morning, councillors. Good morning, executive, and good morning to those joining us in the digital gallery for public question time this morning for the 20th of July. I note just for the purpose of the public question time that at present we have full attendance of executive and attendance of divisions 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the Mayor. CEO, would you please introduce the questions?
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, councillors and executive. We have some questions this morning from Julie Wilkinson. These questions pertain to development application number MCU 21-054. There are 5 questions. I'll read the first one. I'll read 2 and 3 together, 4, then separately 5. Question 1 is, given the importance of complying with the timeframes relevant to the processing and assessment of impact accessible development applications, how did Council's planning section A fail to issue an information request within the required timeframe, B then request a 1-day extension to close of business 16th June 2021, and C still fail to issue its information request until 17th June 2021, as stated by the developer in the response, thus rendering the request informal in the eyes of the developer?
Thank you for the question. It's acknowledged that the information request did not meet statutory timeframes. However, the assessment manager and the applicant agreed to extend the time period before public notification would need to commence. This would allow the request for information response to be available when the submission period was open to the public. Therefore, the community's ability to consider the development was not compromised.
Question 2, why has the council request for a 1-day extension not been included on DAP online? And question 3, why has the developer's agreement to that request not been recorded on DAP online?
Not all documents are required to be published online, including those of an administrative nature. Schedule 22, Part 2, Section 7 of the Planning Regulations 2017 sets out the legislative framework for documents that an assessment manager must or may publish on their website. Requests made by council for an extension and the applicant's response do not need to be made available to the public on council's website.
Question 4. Why has the information request issued by Council on 17th June 2021 not been included on DAP online?
This was an administrative error which was rectified as soon as we became aware.
And the last question, question 5. How much confidence can the residents and ratepayers of the Scenic Rim have that impact accessible developments are dealt with in a compliant manner by Council's planning section?
Council takes its responsibilities in administering the Planning Act very seriously and to ensure the interests of applicants and the community are fairly considered. The Act is complex and timeframes for Council are very tight. It is realistic to say that on rare occasions mishaps may happen, but should that be the case, just like in this instance, Council works with the applicant to ensure the intent of the Act is achieved and the community is not disadvantaged. No more questions. Thank you, CEO. There are no more questions for question time today. Thank you for those, and I bid you good morning, and we will see you at, you can listen in again at 9:15 when we commence the ordinary meeting. Thank you.